they're doing. I think we're gonna wait for them to ready up to race. I was gonna race tonight, but I decided not. Reasons, but Daniel just told me stages. All right, we're gonna go ahead and actually we're gonna go ahead and ready up as soon as we're loaded in. It shouldn't really take long. We'll wait until the spectating option is available. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. We're currently having technical difficulties because I forgot the controller battery, which is nice. Alright, so let's go through your qualifying corner for the race. In first place, you've got Honey Badger. He set a pole, and he was last night's NOS winner at Road Atlanta. At first, it looked like he wasn't going to be a factor, but then fought back to the front and won it. That was his 6th win of the season in the NOS. You got Wilkie on his outside. Wilkie was really putting up a fight for the pole also, but just couldn't quite get to the speed that Honey Badger. How about Grant? Grant qualified 3rd and is on the, looks like, inside of Scorch. Scorch is in the top 5. He qualified in the top 5. Wow. So you already know Scorch is right there. We're going to go round out the top 5 for qualifying. Daniel is starting 5th. He originally had a, I don't know what the heck happened. Honestly, I thought he qualified 2nd. Miscalculation in the system. Alright, you got Freak in 6th right here. I don't know why it's turning into the left hand. Come on now. Jeez. As you can see all the drivers right there. You got Freak in 6th, Tango in 7th, Cade in 8th, and then you got Cheap Moons that started in the back who disqualified. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's start cheering on the drivers because we're getting ready to go green at Indy Roval. Honey Badger already off to a great start. Got Grant following behind him. As you can see, they have updated the system, the displays. As looks like we already almost had problems there. Honey Badger had no problems getting through the first turns in the race. Alright, so stage 1's going to end at lap 11. Stage 2 is going to end on lap 21. No, those are what lanes, I think. Daniel just messaged me. 11:21. Alright. Honey Badger already out in front. You've got Grant in 2nd already. 3rd, you got Daniel. Daniel's already gotten up to the 3rd position within 1 lap. You got Cheap Boons in 4th. I know I'm not tuning to them. I'm just showing you on the bottom display. Let's zoom in the map here because we have that ability now. Daniel is really fast. Look at Honey Badger. Badger's already pulled out maybe a 2, 3, 4 car length lead already on Grant. Grant's going to probably gain on him in this corner though. Look at, is that Cheap Boons in 4th? Cheap Boons from the back up to 4th place. That's amazing right there. Let's talk about him. He just missed qualifying not too long ago, but it looks like he's getting tailed by Cade right there in that 42 DC Solar Machine. Looks like he's going to get the run off the corner though. Cade guess. Wilkie is probably going to make a move here on Tango. Oh, man. They got tied up there. There's Freak right there. Freak, he was in mid-pack and then I guess got shuffled back when they decided to break. But Scorch looks like he's got a really fast piece as well. Trying to navigate through traffic here early in the race. You've got Freak right there in front of him, and then you got Wilkie. Oh, man! Scorch is trying to make the pass on Freak. Will he do it? Has he done it? I can't tell. Yes, he has. Scorch is gained position. He's not going to have it for long, though, because Freak is tailing him. Ooh, boy. Let's go back up front and see your action up here. Daniel looks like he's in the lead now. Daniel is in the lead. Grant's still in second. Honey Badger back to third. I wonder if something happened up front there. Maybe a little rub or something. Oh. See, y'all, this is why I have my door shut before I stream. Because, alright, back to the stream. So far, no cautions have been called. That's a good sign. And it looks like we're going to have a short rerun. Oh, never mind. Speak of the devil. It looks like... Oh, yeah, there's a big pile up in the back there. Right as I say no cautions have been called, there's one right there. Grant's gaining a little bit on Daniel here. Maybe he can try to get the lead from Daniel? No, he will not. Daniel is going to be the leader coming across the line. Oh, they did call caution. They still kept it green. Wow. Maybe a few cars just ran off and I didn't catch it. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm thrown off for a moment. I'm not paying attention to what's going on up front. Let's take a look back here. This is probably a two-way battle for fourth right now because, yeah, this is a two-way battle for fourth between Cade and Wilkie. It looks like Cade's going to try to snatch that fourth position from the 37 right there. Oh, no. Looks like the 37 got a tad loose, and it looks like Cade's going to take advantage. But they're side by side as they come out of the turn. Cade is just barely going to get that position. You got Cheap Boons not back to sixth. And you got Wilkie making a move on Cade. Look at that. Dedication. That. There, and then you got Cade, who just passed 37 as well to gain two positions. And you got Wilkie that passed 37 to gain only one spot. You got Honey Badger back here in third, who is... Oh, there's a battle for second right now going on between Grant and Honey Badger. I wasn't catching this. Honey Badger just gave him a bit of a bump. Badger had to lock the brakes a little bit. And it looks like he drove it wide just a bit. Yeah. Nope. If I tell you something, and I tell you one thing, never count these top three out of the win. Because these top three right now, they're racing like it's the last lap, buddy. Grant not that far. Grant, let's talk about Grant for a little bit. Grant, he got his first win of the season back at Bernese Alps. They ran a different course at Bernese Alps than the NOS race did. The NOS race ran a Stoutplatz circuit, and I think BMX ran some kind of weird... I can't tell. This race coverage is sponsored to you by Dr. Pepper, Nationwide, and Apple. We thank these brands for sponsoring us tonight. This stream. Without these sponsors, we wouldn't be able to get this post-race coverage to you, or race coverage, my bad. Didn't mean to say post-race. Grant is gaining a little bit on Daniel. I wonder if Daniel braked a little too early. Might have. Grant, oh yeah, he's there. Look at him. Grant's going to try to make a move on Daniel here in the next few seconds. No, there's a caution. Caution's out. Never mind. Oh yeah, caution is out. I can't tell because sometimes they speed up a bit and then they slow down. This has been your top 3 so far. Daniel Wood, Grant Peterson, and Holden McGill. If y'all don't like me using your real life names, just let me know. I'll probably just call them by your gamer tag. Sorry about that. I'm trying to make it as realistic as possible. You got Wilkie back there in 4th, and you got Tango in 5th. Tango's had a decent run. Look at Scorch. Scorch is came from the back, and he's worked his way up to 6th. He's just one position outside the top 5 right now. I'll tell you one thing, that 78 car, I didn't really like Truex while he drove the 78. It was because of just like reasons. I'm not gonna say why. When Truex drove the 78, his pink cars were always beautiful. And it looks like you got 4 takers. You got looks like Grant, or not Grant, sorry, you got Freak, Cade, Scorch, and Cheap Boons on pit road. And that's going to give a little bit of an advantage to these guys out here because of course Grant went in pit. Grant's on the front row. Bernie's Alps. Grant made a pass with about 4 to go on Cheap Boons. Cheap Boons had pretty worn tires, and those tires looked like they weren't taking. They had taken a beating, and finally it caught up to them, and that's what allowed Grant to catch that win at Bernie's. But Daniel, let's recap on Daniel. Daniel's currently got 2 career wins, or he gained 2 wins this season. Sorry for my poor wording. One was at Road America. The other was at I don't know where the other one was at. He'll have to tell me after the race, but this is why I suck at commentating, y'all, because I don't know half the material. But you got the guys that come on that had gone on the pit road. They're coming up behind the leaders. They're coming up behind the top 5. It looks like these. It's going to be pretty interesting to see what these guys in these fresher tires can do, because right now those lead lap cars those leader cars in the lead right now, they have not pitted yet. Excuse me, sorry. And fresher tires seems to be the big deal here at the Indy Roval Classic. It's technically a Roval because. We're coming into the restart zone. Let's see what Grant can do, or can Daniel get a better restart than Grant can? We'll have to see, as green flag is back in the air from Indy Roval. Daniel with another great restart. Grant may have spun the tires just a bit. He's got Honey Badger behind him. Daniel does. Oh yeah, they're gonna. It's a heavy braking zone going into turn 1. Tango had gained so many positions just then, just from people screwing up. You had already seen him. He went from 5th to 2nd in just 1 turn on the restart. Oh, Cade and Grant bumped a little bit there. We're going to go up front and catch up with Tango a bit. Tango was probably about 5th place, and then he just decided, oh, I'm going to go here and avoid all this carnage and just get up into second place. Tango got a little bit loose there. Look at that. Cheap Moon's in third after starting in the back and missing qualifying. He had to start in the rear. We got Cade in fourth, and then rounding out the top 5 so far is... Don't help that I'm commentating by myself. I kind of wish Austin was online. But, you got a battle here for 5th, 4th. You got Grant and Cade going at it for 4th right now. Oh yeah, Daniel's got a big lead right here. Oh! Some shoving right in the back of the... right behind Daniel. It looked like Tango got a little bit of help from the left front fender of the 37 machine. And that made Daniel even pull away a bigger lead than what he's had. Take a look at the in-game cameras. We're going to take a look at in-game cameras under stage and see if we can't get that visor cam that we had at Bernie. That looks like that's a caution back there. Maybe not. Who knows? That night he got Tango in second, but Daniel is managing to pull away by several car lengths. This is the white flag in the stage. So at the end of 11, coming to 12, will be the end of stage 1, and we'll get the stage winner in here. What is going on back here? We have a cluster. Holy crap. Grant's really wanting that 4th spot right there from Cheap Moons. Holy moly. Grant's doing a lot of shoving right now trying to get that 4th spot. As he battles them on the outside, is Grant going to get there? It's a close one. They body slammed each other. It looks like Grant did not get it. Cheap Moons just barely cleared him. Might be a little bit of lag for don't blame me if it is. And coming to the finish for stage 1, Daniel Wood wins it. Let's see who gets second here in the stage. It looks like Tango got second, Cade third, Cheap Moons 4th, Grant 5th, and Honey Badger all the way back in 6th right now. Something must not have gone right with that team today. Honey Badger in 6th, Scorch in 7th, Wilkie in 8th, and then somebody lined out. Was it Freak? Another expired engine for the 88 car. Oh, man. All right, we're going to get your stage 1 winner in here. There we go. Okay. All right, we got stage 1 winner Daniel Wood in here. This is a familiar sight. Not really. But, Daniel, take us through. I'm sorry. I really suck at commentating by myself. I'm not used to it because I've had help for the past couple races. But take us through what you were able to do in order to get such a big lead coming to the end of the stage.
It looks like the 24 and the 14 got together, and I somehow got through them.
A little bit of feather rustling.
Yeah, no, but there was a caution, and just got a good restart, and clean air is definitely helpful. So far.
All right. What do you think of the race so far? Is it okay out there?
Yeah, so far pretty calm. Everybody's being respectful from what I can see, so that's all I can ask for.
All right. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to say, or do you want to go ahead and go back into race chat?
I got to talk to my crew chief.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. All right, people. Hold on. Give us a second. Daniel Wood has won stage 1 here from Indy Oval in Indianapolis, Indiana. They're stopped right now, as Daniel Wood gave us a little bit of a perspective on what he did to get on that that about 10 car length lead. Just said he had to get a good restart and run away from the field in order to get stage points, and that's good because right now he's in a really good position to get more stage points and maybe even himself a win if he dominates the race. You got Tango right there in second, though. It's looks like they're probably going to be coming to pit road this time if they open pit now. We're going to do it through the field under caution. Daniel Wood so far, he's been the car to beat out here. He's just won stage 1 and gained himself some stage points for the chase. Tango he started mid-pack and has worked his way up to second. He got around a pile of cars under that restart and put himself in second. You got Cade in third after starting fourth, I think. You got Cheap Boons in fourth right now after he had to start in the back due to missing the driver's meeting and qualifying. You got Grant that's in fifth after qualifying sixth, I think. You got Honey Badger in sixth after qualifying on the pole. You got Scorch in seventh, and then you got Loki in eighth. Looks like we got some takers on pit road. It looks like Tango, Grant, and Honey Badger are going to come to pit road. And it looks like they're going to get fresh tires, which is what you need. Look at this. Cade on the front row. You got Scorch and Cheap Boons in second. This is a pretty interesting front 2 rows, as we haven't seen Cade on the front row in a while, and we haven't seen Scorch in the second row in a while as well. I think the last, I think it was about a week ago when we saw him on the second row. Ah, man, you got to feel bad for the 88. The 88, in here so you can commentate with us. The 88 actually had a pretty good run too. I mean, he was running what, 5th? He's a NOS regular. He's running part-time as of right now. You got the 4 takers off of pit road catching up to the field, and they're going to go green this time. Cade and Scorch both have DC Solar on their cars, but on the sides. Looks like Grant's going to restart 5th. He gained 3 spots somehow, unless if that was just on the last restart. Man, that was really early in the race to have an engine failure for free deals. Alright. We're going to come back into the restart zone. Let's see who gets a better restart. Can Daniel continue his dominance, or will Cade stomp in and take that dominance and throw it out the window? As we come back into the restart zone, we are green flag racing again from Indy Roval. This is not good. They're thinking about taking it 3 wide. They're already 3 wide. Don't dive it under there. Daniel's going to get door slammed, but he's going to come back on the outside. It looks like Daniel's got the lead so far. Tango is in that 78, though. He's going to drive it in. Ooh, that was close. Tango and Daniel racing hard for the first position up here. Battle for first, and I think something happened to the 78. No, the 78's right there. Okay, I didn't see the 78 at first. Looks like the 78's going to try to get clear of the 9. Can he do it? Yes, he has, but the 9's fighting back on the outside as Honey Badger drives over in that corner. Like the back team's already wrecked. It looks like Cheap Boons and Honey Badger. Cheap Boons is back down to 7th after the restart. That's not good. Tango has got some company because here comes Daniel. Oh man, through the block just in time too. Here comes Daniel. He's going to dive it in. He's going to try to take that lead back. That's not going to work. You have to try a little bit harder. I feel like they're going to get anxious for stage points and something's going to happen. Daniel got a little bit close to the 78's rear bumper there. I really hope that didn't really play a factor in that 78 loose right there. Somebody just ate there. I got out of here. Tango is driving the wheels off that thing right now. And look at Grant. Grant is back in the top 3. He's in 3rd. Oh, we have a wreck. Grant and Finch have wrecked into the barrier, and this probably will spawn a caution. Like Tango might have the lead. Daniel's going to dive it to the bottom. It's going to be a drag race to the finish. Line, not the finish of the race. Nobody would do an Indianapolis race this year. This is going to be another opportunity for Daniel to take that lead back from Tango. If any of these front people pit. Is that Scorch in 3rd? Wow. Scorch in 3rd position right now after being in the back for most of the run. White flag of stage 2 is 21. And checkered is at the beginning of 22. So we'll have to see if there's any takers here or if they're just going to ride it out for stage number 2. Literally over half the field is Chevrolet, like literally. Let's see, Daniel's a Chevy, Scorch is a Chevy, Wilkie's a Chevy, Honey Badger's a Chevy, Grant's a Chevy, Cade is a Chevy. So you've only got one Ford and one Toyota in this race so far. And one Ford. Nice code there, bud. Let's see, they're probably not going to pit. Oh, yes, we do have takers. It looks like Badger, Scorch is probably going to stay out of the track position. And then we've got Daniel pit. It's showing that Daniel pitted. It's weird. Tango is Scorch pitted. No, he did not. Dude, this system is screwed up. Grant pitted, Cheap pitted, Cade pitted, and Badger pitted. So these front two have not pitted yet. And the top four is the same as the last restart before.
Great racing so far.
Probably going to be in it for the stage points. If not, Tango is probably going to get in it for the stage points as well. So if Tango gets a better restart than Daniel, Tango's gone, because Tango's been really fast. Last restart he managed to pull away from Daniel, but they were having a battle coming to the line for this caution. So these guys are really, really fast. Badger just took out some cones. That's great. Great way to dirty some people's laps. We're going to come back into the restart zone. Once again, this is probably, I think this is the fourth caution we've had. I'm not sure. We're coming back into the restart zone. It looks like Tango did get a better restart than Daniel. Daniel looked like he just did spin the tires just a tad, but not enough to hurt him physically. Here comes Scorch. Scorch locked up the brakes. He slid the brakes. And Tango overdrove it. Daniel to the lead. Scorch is going to probably go to the lead. Hang on to your couches, because Scorch looks like he's going to make a move for the lead. No, he's not. Never mind. Got my hopes up for nothing. I'm just kidding. Oh, Daniel looks like he got a bit loose there. Look at Wilkie. Wilkie's in second, and then you got Scorch in third. Wow, Scorch in third, man. That's incredible. He's gotten a really good run. Scorch just did lock up the brakes there a bit. It looks like we're going to have to interview Daniel again if he wins this. It was fun. Wilkie's getting... It's actually got a pretty good run. Looks like we got a huge stack up back here, just a tad. We got Cade back there in fifth once again. Grant sixth, Cheap Boone seventh, and then you got Badger in last place. Something's really wrong with Badger. Badger had the fastest time in qualifying, and then after a while he just went through. We got Wilkie right here. Wilkie's trying to give Daniel a run for his money. Daniel try to pull away from him like he did last stage for sure. Maybe not. Maybe. Who knows? As of right now, though, this is the man to beat. This right here is the man to beat. Tango may have led for some of the stage, but something told me that Daniel was going to get redemption somehow and try to win stage 2. Apparently, it went down the way I didn't imagine it going down. But at the same time, I mean, you're in it for the points. It looks like Tango, though, is going to make a move for third place. Yes, he does. Scorch is actually going to keep that spot. Yes, he will. And it looks like Cade is trying to make a move on Tango now, because he is all over the back bumper of that 78 car. Scorch gets a better drive off than Cade. Well, technically Cade now, because Cade's now in the fourth place. goes back to 5th. Something must have happened on that restart. Next lap is white for stage number 2. Scorch in the 78 locked the brakes up, and that gave an opportunity for Cade to take more positions. Scorch still running in the top 3. That's pretty good. Yeah, Grant just is going to make a move on the 78 for 5th place now. Tango back down to 6th. Tango looks like he might be a bit loose. Let's go back up front. We need to focus on what's going on up front because it looks like there might be a potential battle for the lead. Yes, it looks like there might be a battle for the lead in a few minutes. We'll have to see. We're going to get away from the racing for just a second, and there was a announcement that was made earlier that NOS regular Sketchy Green 933 is going to be moving up to BMX full-time next season, and he has already ran one race in the BMX series, or BMX Cup, and that was at Road America, where he unfortunately had an engine failure, but he was at least able to get some experience in a Cup car, so... That's me. I'm basically talking about myself. I really lagged out. You can see me lag out. All right, white in the stage. It looks like Daniel might have this one set sail. Oh, we have a wreck in the back. Who's around? It looks like Scorch turn. Cheap Boons. You got Tango battling Badger for 5th, 4th. It's going to be caution at any time either way. But as he rounds out of the last turn, he's going to come across the line to win stage number 2. Daniel Wood has won both stages in the race. And the 28 might be giving him either a good luck tap or maybe a pissed off tap. I don't know. I don't know if we necessarily have to interview him, but we won't do it again since we've already done it. Maybe Grant and Cade going at it. Oh man, Cade and Grant not very happy with each other. Grant and Cade might be a little upset at each other. Don't know, something must have happened. Is going on here? I think we have a bunch of pissed off drivers. Something must not be going right. Something. Who's back here? It's Cade. Yeah, there must be some tension going on if Cade had to separate from Grant. Oh, yeah, yep, there's definitely some tension going on. You saw the 42 just rammed the 14 there, and he just took out the 28 with him as well as Daniel rolls into the sand to get away from the chaos. I have to talk to Grant about something after the race. starts. So, what did I say, Grant? I meant to say Cade took out Grant and Wilkie. Yeah, something is... I don't know what's going on. I guess dirty racing, maybe. That's what I think, but there's no reason to be that pissed off at somebody, I don't think. Alright, they're going to roll, and they're probably going to pit this time. Daniel's probably got some pretty worn tires. I don't know if he's going to... Actually, let's check the... stats here. Oh, by the way, I think this may have been who our visor cam was. It might have gone to Honey Badger, but we like to show you something inside the cars. Apparently, I must have gotten rid of visor cam. What just happened? Did something happen to Grant? Okay, well, anyway, a new update with Forza, and Grant has an engine failure under the caution. Oh, no. There's something must have just happened. I don't know what the heck just happened. Well, now we have an uneven amount of cars in the race. Grant is no longer a factor, and he had the same problem as Freak did early in the race, a blown engine. Looks like the 9's going to go down pit road this time, as well as Wilkie. Will the others behind him stay out? You got Scorch, and you've got Cade coming down pit road. This is going to put Cheap Boons in a position to maybe gain some spots. Badger is staying out along with Tango and Cheap Boons, which is probably a good call. Daniel is probably going to have to go to the back. If not, he'll come out second row, I'm sure. He'll probably start beside Badger. Something happened. I don't know if he blew away the race yet or not, but we'll have to see. I like Badger's paint scheme. Badger's paint scheme looks pretty cool. Cheap Boons, on the other hand, that's honestly a bit plain. No offense to you, Cheap, but that does look a bit plain. Oh, Cheap Boons also has a win already. He won at Homestead last week in the Cup race, so that's pretty cool. If he can get a back-to-back win, that would be amazing also. That's amazing though. See where Daniel starts here. Yeah, Daniel's going to start right beside Badger. I think fourth on back is Wilkie fifth, Scorch sixth, Cade seventh, and that's it because Grant and Freak both had engine failures, and they're both Chevrolets, so that should really get the other Chevys kind of scared by now because they're all behind the only Ford in the tournament. By the way, Sketchy Rain has not announced his sponsor or member for BMX next season, so be on the lookout for that as well. But that'll probably be announced over the off-season. Alright, we're going to come back into the restart zone. It looks like Tango and Cheap will lead us back to the green. Let's see who gets a better restart as we are back to green flag racing at the Indy Roval. Cheap Boons looks like he's getting a better restart than Tango so far. But here comes Tango. Tango's going to fight back on the outside. Cade's going to be a first lap hero and try to dive it down low. 4 wide, that's not going to work. It looks like Daniel's already up to third. You got Cheap Boons and Tango already bumping each other. Cade just body slam. 37. Oh no, it's going to be 3 wide here. There's going to be a wreck. God, they're racing a bunch of idiots. No offense to anybody, but geez, that's going to cause a wreck right there against somebody. And I think somebody just did spin around. It looks like Scorch spun. Might have gotten a piece of that. Cade in his highest position all race, currently second. He's going to make a move on the inside of Cheap Boons. Not going to work. Cheap Boons is going to close the gap. Daniel is catching up to them, though. Oh, Cade got loose. That was a loose race car, guys. Woo! I don't know how he held on to win that thing. Held on to save that thing. Sorry, I'm stupid. 36 is white flag. Beginning of 37 is checker flag for the race. Oh my goodness, Daniel's carrying some speed right now against Cheap. Why do I feel like it's caution? Oh, figures, it is caution. I knew there was a wreck. They didn't know if they were going to call it or not. Daniel was carrying some speed there. Holy moly. Woo! Alright, y'all, we're going to take a little bit of a break because I got to go do some business and I'm going to go get a drink because my throat's getting kind of dry. But I'll be back as soon as I can. This is Fast Car and Honesty. Under the caution flag. Yes, that is Tango and Honey Badger. They're going to try to go on strategy because those guys are probably going to get some fresher tires. Currently, your leader is Cade. After coming from mid-pack to complete a pass on Cheap Boons to get that lead. Where the race tension starts to get to everyone and they wreck. I just don't want that to happen to anybody. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Shoot, I didn't mean to put my mic that close to my mouth, but geez, kind of have to when it's so quiet on the stream. single file. You know what that means? Another restart. Cade on the inside and Cheap Boons on the outside. Cheap Boons trying to go for his second win of the season. And Cade trying to go for another win in his career. As for coming back into the restart zone, it looks like Boone's got a better restart than Cade did. And these drivers are hauling a lot of speed in here. There's a wreck. There is a wreck. No, there's not, I don't think. Daniel got loose, but he was able to maintain that car and save it. Holy moly. That's a champion right there. Saving that car. Look at that. I don't know if they're going to race it back or not. That's a wreck right there now. I think they just stacked up there. Oh, yep. Wilkie pretty much just dumped Scorch there. Saw that on the stream, so I'm pretty sure I'll get a highlight of that when I get to my grandparents over Christmas break. Because over Christmas break, I don't know if we're going to be racing any of those times at all, but I'm going to be editing these streams so I can put some highlights up from recent races. Look at this. Daniel's on. Making the pass. Look at that. Made the pass on the 37. Go get him, Daniel. Go get him. We're gonna do another through the field one more time before the race ends. Firstly, your race leader is Cade, as you watch this entertaining battle for second. Daniel second. Cheap Boons right on him, trying to make the pass to get second back. Getting a little wide. Tango fourth. Honey Badger fifth. Glad he's in the top 5 again after what happened. 6th is Wilkie, and then Scorch is slow on the track. Something must have happened to Scorch, because he ain't moving at all. Is he moving? He had to pull off or something. Something must have happened to him. Looks like he's got an engine failure, maybe, possibly. A couple of other cars. I'm not going to worry about that. Cade is pulling off what Daniel was just doing under the stage 1. What the heck has happened to Scorch? Scorch must have done something to himself. Scorch is now a lap down. So if he does anything, or if a caution is called, he will have to get a lap back. Didn't run in the grass just then. Looks like those worn tires are catching up to Cade a bit, because we just saw him, he had to kind of slow down just a bit there. I think Daniel might have some fresher tires than Cade though. I'm not entirely sure last time he pitted. Scorch is now 2 laps down. Scorch must have either had to pull off, or he's just watching the race from now on, because it looks like he pretty much just... Excuse me. It looks like he pretty much just gave up. Just said, screw it, I'm pulling off. Daniel's got 6 laps to try to make something happen. Cade's got 6 laps to try to make it on his tires. Let's see player info here. The damage. Cade has a little bit of front tire wear, and he's got some rear tire wear as well. Let's compare Daniel's statistics to this. Daniel's got 77, and he's just now getting to where his front tires just started to wear out too. So if anything, if anything happens to Cade, it looks like Daniel could probably try to take advantage that now that he's got oh man, I didn't even turn the freaking. Daniel is about 700 feet back. Gaining on him quickly. Daniel is gaining quickly. This is probably pretty much Cade's race. Let's take a recap of what happened at Sonoma. Cade won that race at Sonoma in the Cup Series. That was my first start. By the way, was at Sonoma Short. Not Sonoma Short. The new NASCAR circuit thing. Can't remember my first start. Gee, I'm slow. Daniel is catching him. He must have screwed up or done something. If Daniel keeps doing what he's doing, he can probably try to catch Cade. All we need is just a caution to come out. And then we'll probably get this caution, though, because look at this. These guys back here, they're all bunched up. The slightest contact can send somebody into a wall at any time. Slid the brakes there just a tad, but not very much. Cade has to slow down extra in the corners. Just noticed that. That's where Daniel's really starting to take advantage, is in the corners that Cade is slower and Daniel's faster in those corners. So what Daniel has to do is that he technically has to follow Cade's line until Cade basically messes up. How about this? Cheap Boons is back about 600 to 1,000 feet behind the leaders. Honey Badger trying to make something happen, trying to get that 3rd spot away from him. You've got Tango in 5th right there, behind Badger, and we got Wilkie behind Tango, and then 7th is Scorch, which he pretty much gave up after. Oh, we had cars wreck. There's a caution. We'll have to race it back to the line. This means that is a caution right there, folks. I don't know if they're slowing down now or if they're... They're going to race it back, though, but after they hit the line, that's when the caution is going to be out. Let's see, Scorch is probably going to finish maybe 9 laps down in 7th place. Yes, caution has been called. And it seems like leader gets choice at the inside line, maybe. Let's see if Daniel can try to top something off here, because he's been catching Cade, but I don't think Cade really has any more speed. Let's compare these two drivers on fuel mileage. Let's see here. Yeah, Cade has 58. Daniel has, well, it just went down to 57. Daniel has 63, so Daniel is actually probably saving in case if this race was way longer than the projected distance was, then Daniel would have probably taken advantage and won. I will say that. But right now, it looks like we're going to probably have a green-white checker because of that car. It's amazing what the power of racing can do. 1 minute you're racing a green flag run, the next you're having a caution. It's crazy. Alright, let's see if there's any final takers under pit stops. I really don't think there's any point of I don't really think there's any point of pitting now, because you're just going 2 laps. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's fine where they are. Yeah, Daniel's not going to pit. I don't know if Cade's going to pit either. Cade pits, that would just be a bad call. But Cheap and Honey Badger, they're going to pit. Don't know why. But it looks like whatever meets their preferences is all I got to say. So it looks, oh, Tango's back up here. Tango could be a threat. If those few drivers had decided to stay out, they could have probably put Tango farther in the back to where Tango would probably be in a position to win. But those drivers did him a favor and put Tango in the second. Cade's swerving back and forth. He's probably trying to save a little bit of gas. Let's take a look at the differences once again. Cade is at 58. Daniel is probably at 62. Yapping and stumping his head. Pretty sad when we have to close the door. Dog barking in the background of the street. This racing is going to get intense now, y'all. This is the real deal. This is the first green-white checker. Because the white flag, if it was a normal run, was supposed to be on 36 and 37 in the race. However, since it's the green-white checkered attempt, Scorch finally DNF'd. So now 37 will be the white flag and 38 will be checkered. Prepare yourselves for an interesting finish, because either Cade, Daniel, or Tango could win this race. Cheap Boons, he had a little bit of a shot, but it's kind of faded away. He only got 6 cars. Cheap Boons is actually third, never mind. Honey Badger right there, Daniel's got a little bit of help. Honey Badger is going to push him, probably, to the lead. I'm getting nervous myself as they come back into the green flag restart zone. Cade gets the better start. Even on warm tires, Cade gets a better start. They're going to door slam each other. I have a feeling something's going to happen. Yep, they're door slamming. Daniel's going to try to take the lead. Oh, Daniel got Cade a bit loose. Cheap Boons to the lead. Let's see if Cheap Boons can maintain the lead for a little bit, shall we? Cade's going to get himself loose again, though. He's going to put himself in the back. I feel like that was a question. Oh, we got a wreck. I think that's another wreck. No? Oh, maybe. I think Cade's pissed. Well, there, buddy. That's just pod racing. Alright, y'all. Coming to white flag. This race pretty much ends it. Or, this flag pretty much ends it. Whether you hit the white flag or you don't hit the white flag, it looks like Daniel might have made a bad call. As his teammate, Honey Badger, he's going to try to get on the outside of him. And we have had 4 engine failures happen so far. My goodness. 4 engine failures, and they're all Chevrolets. I would be scared if I was any other Chevrolet driver. Honey Badger's now a factor to win. This is what Badger's been waiting for. Badger's going to dive it in. He's going to take the lead. Honey Badger to the lead. Just about, maybe. Badger looking for any possible way that he can take the lead. Daniel's getting loose as he's got more worn tires. Come on, Chief. You got a couple more turns to go now for your second win of the season. I'd be really surprised if Badger pulls off a weekend sweep and tries and wins both the Cup race and the NOS race this weekend. Or this racing weekend, pretty much. Oh no, Daniel! Oh my goodness! Daniel gave his teammate a shove. I don't think they're going to get it. I don't think Daniel's going to get him. Can Daniel get him? I don't think he can. Daniel is going to try to get him. Who won? I don't know who won. I think it was Daniel that won. I don't know, though. Yeah, Badger's pissed at Daniel. I already knew that was coming. Don't dump each other. That's disrespectful. Absolutely no tolerance needed for that. That was unclassmanlike. Or unsportsmanlike right there. I don't know who won. Who won it? Was it Cheap? Yeah, I think Cheap won it. Yeah, Cheap won it again. Well, good job to Cheap, man. Your second win of the season. Cheap goes 2 in a row. Wins it at Homestead and then comes over here to Indy Roval and wins it. What a tough break for... What a tough break for Daniel, man. What a tough break for Badger as well. Badger is probably pissed at Daniel because he got a little bit of a shove, but Daniel couldn't do anything. Daniel had more worn tires than Badger did, and it took a little bit more tread to stop as well. But all right, your race results. Cheap Boons wins it again. Daniel in second. Wilkie in third. Badger in fourth. Tango fifth. Looks like Cade got 6th, Scorch 7th, Grant 8th, and Freak 9th. Alright, we're going to invite your race winner, Cheap Boone's Farm, into the party. I don't even know if I have Cheap added as a friend. Hold on. Cheap Boone's Farm. Alright, we sent him an invite to our party. Let's hear from our race winner. Alright, you've done it again, Cheap. How do you feel? Joe?
Yeah, I feel kind of shitty. I feel kind of shitty. I used up Daniel for the win, but everybody was using everybody up, so I figured why not.
That's racing, man. You know, you got to do what you got to do in order to win. Even though people might consider it a dirty move, you still got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I still feel like a pile, but oh well.
Yeah.
All right, good talk. Bye.
All right. All right. He was in a rush to get out of here. We're gonna invite our second place finisher Daniel Wood to the party now. That was our stage 1 and 2 winner, and he finished second in today's race. I don't know if Daniel is going to accept that party invite or not, because he's probably not in the mood to talk after losing a race he pretty much dominated both stages in. But oh boy. Yeah, I don't think Daniel's very happy with what Badger did to him after the race. And that's your own teammate, man. Come on. Alright, well, we're going to move on to Wilkie. Shoot, I don't even know if I have Wilkie added as a friend. Or added as a friend. Let me see the gamer tag real quick. Cheap won his second cup race, man. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're going to search up Wilkie here. We're going to dial him up. Wilkie. Hold on a second, y'all. No? Great. Alright, look at that. Great vibe. Yeah, Daniel's probably not in the mood to talk. That's fine, you know. I pretty much think for sure he's got a reason to be upset, but like... We're gonna invite Wilkie in here because he got third. I don't think anyone else is gonna talk with us today. If not, then at least I could say I attempted. It's been a wild Indianapolis race. Daniel dominated both stages. You got some stage points, which, hey, I mean, you know, you can... At least you got stage points, man, you know. I mean, you got 2 wins in the season. You got stage points. I think you're good, but at the same time, he probably desperately wanted that win. I don't know why they changed the driver suits like that. What the heck? Cheap won the race, y'all, so that's pretty cool. Alright. Well, it looks like only one of our top 3 has decided to talk to us. I think the others are pretty hyped up as of right now, but looks like we're going to end the stream here. It looks like we're catch you. We'll catch you back next week at the next track. I don't know what track it is. I don't know what track it is. So. Alright, y'all. Hope y'all have a great